Fisher, Executive Director of the Herreshoff Marine Museum and the America's Cup Hall of Fame. This is the white model for our new waterfront education and exhibition center, designed by Friedrich St. Florian, who was the architect of the National World War II Memorial in Washington. The building, starting at the ground level on the waterfront, the Education Center has roll-up glass doors along the western facade that will enable us to open the classroom to the water in fair weather, as well as in foul weather. In the case of a hurricane, the doors can be raised and the floodwaters will just pass through the upper level of the building. The top two floors include a very large gallery space on the middle floor, beautiful southern exposure of glass that appears as though it's the open doors of a building shed. On the front of the building, guests who are coming to the gallery exhibitions enter at the second floor level on this front porch and into an immersion theater. This unusual shaped cube on the front of the building is a theater environment where guests can come in and they're welcomed by stepping onto the deck of an America's Cup Defender under sail. And that starts their experience with the America's Cup story in the top two galleries. The windows in the manufacturing complex are a really good example. You know, when the company designed those buildings, they were built to be efficient. They weren't worried about being green. They designed them so that they're naturally ventilated using convection. And the windows are very efficient because they're 4-sash windows. They have an interior pair of sashes and an exterior pair of sashes. So long before anybody was thinking about double glazing or storm panels or any of that stuff, they had designed a window system to be efficient. Now we're working with our green architect, who, when she discovered those windows, with our brown students that are also working on the project, she said, wait a second guys, let's put on hold everything we know about energy efficient windows for a minute and examine this 19th century system and compare it with the modern system. And the result of that is that they're recommending that we reconstruct the interior sashes with a high E glass and leave the windows as originally built.
Perfect.
And they're not counterweighted. They use a friction latch system for the sashes, so you don't have the air intrusion problem that you have with a regular counterweighted window. So again, that's very efficient. It was designed from the Herreshoff's perspective simply as being something efficient to build and easy to maintain, but now we're seeing that it also has this green value to it. So they're planning to adaptive reuse of the original iron hardware that the Herreshoff's designed. They're the only 4-sash system windows like that this architect's seen in her whole career. And she specializes in historic preservation and green architecture.